Nerf to your Diablo playstyle? Oh, heck yeah, Worm Bucket. Absolutely. You're going to have to control... And Flame Stomp? I mean, even if you didn't use buildings to dive and get in there early, Flame Stomp alone is going to get you into a lot of trouble. Accidentally go kiss some poor player's heel. And then the building's going to be like, what'd you say, Diablo? Get all up in your business. Destroy your armor. Does Diablo have... I forgot. Okay. Remind me when this game's over that we're going to change our labels. It's Alterac Pass. It's fun to be annoying on this map with things like Yrel. Oh, neat. What I was going to say is the armor on Diablo, because I can't look them up here, is it pure armor or is it physical? Will it work on building? Because not all armor works versus non-heroes. So you might still be able to do the armor talent for Diablo and at least make some bucks back. We got a support main. Sweet. That was my Leo. Looking at playing Abathur. Maybe for my Yrel. Oh, and here's the Yrel guy. But he can pick up the main tank because he's a pill. Alright. Burning Rage Talents. The range is pretty short. I think you can control yourself enough. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, you might go in and start buzzing around. And I mean, think about how much tower damage Mephisto's going to take with the games he plays. You know? Ice Lance Jaina. We're going to do a Sylvanas. I might as well pick. I'm a pretty universal early dude. Oh, Anna's probably priority over me, though. Just pick wise. On PTR, I feel like early game objectives were way less impactful. Before Tomb, web weavers would soak tower shots while doing either push or dive. Yeah. That's true. I mean, ideally, the objective with heroes nearby is lasting longer, but the targeting priorities after that. He wants a oh. Sylv wants the nano. Okay. Yeah, of course they didn't add core abilities to Towers of Doom, but that doesn't mean that those towers aren't going to have their forts, because there's no keeps. But yeah, but they'll still be target priority there. Is this guy comfy tanking? With Lucio, Kael'thas, Abathur. Let's do a Gary. Cool. I think we should let him pick. I think Gary's a great pick here. I'm still planning to Yrel at the moment, but, you know. If they grab another push-off, ETC is available. We might skip Yrel. What interests you is that the slow is gone? Yeah, I mean, but I feel like you can't have both. You can't have the slow and the armor reduction. And I like that buildings are now better in situations where you have CC. Rather than supplying their own CC, and we made our better defenses with more damage. So I like that exchange. Alright, we got Illidan, ETC, Kael'thas. There's a little bit of push-off nonsense here with Yrel, and it's going to ruin my engagements. I thought of Cassia for a hot moment, but you know, that just leaves Kael'thas running free. Honestly, looks like a pretty good... Wouldn't be a bad Malthael. But I can't play Malthael. They didn't say anything about attack speed in the patch notes? I don't think so, just pure damage. Right, the slow was both attack speed and... Yeah, so the slow is gone entirely. Does the tower stick to all heroes when an engage happens? I.e., if Mephisto blinks in and returns to his shadow, does the tower swap from him to another hero? No. My understanding is that when a hero leaves, it resets priority. So it would go on to summons. So it would go on to monsters, summons, lane minions, and then heroes again. There's also wording in there that says if it's disabled, it'll reset, but that is not the case on the PTR. They may be changing that. But if Sylvanas black arrows something and attacks heroes, when it unblack arrows, unfreezes, that building will still be pissed off at Sylvanas if she's in range. But yes, if you all run in together, attack heroes, piss off the buildings, they attack the hero that hit first, that hero leaves range, all heroes will be reset as long as they didn't hit another hero or apply any poison damage and that sort of thing. King Dupless, to an extent, so come tomorrow or maybe next week, towers are going to be angry at heroes and attack them first if they're dealing damage to the enemy side. Which is why I'm working on my Yrel here, because she has Dauntless, which is physical armor, which means we can dive buildings. Plus, we'll take a little bit of power from Illidan. We're going to have to be careful and make sure we just don't jump in every time ETC face melts, because we won't ever connect. So in this game, we might not want to do a full E-build like I usually like to do. Alright, I'm going to head top. Cool, I'm just making sure Falstad was flying in the direction he was choosing. That the Abathur is going to be a butt about it. Solo lane ETC, huh? Did he go auto attack talent? Or is he just covered? No, he's doing prog rock. Cool, so we can absolutely mess with him a little bit. Nice pushback, though. Not quite in range. Coming up on a minute and a half. We might as well grab our well. But thanks to him not taking the auto attack talent at 1, we can force him out slowly. I'll just freeze for now, though. ETC is missing and heading mid. Hand of Freedom. There's not a lot of slows and roots, actually. And our healing type. I think this Sylvanas is going to be going nuts. Let's actually do Gift of the Naru. That sounds like fun. Yeah, the tower changes are going to make the game more homogenized with other MOBAs for sure. I don't think that's unhealthy. They've stolen talents and stuff from us too, so, you know. Stolen is a strong word, of course, but, you know what I'm saying. We've all given to each other at different times in our various games' lives. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's going to feel natural that our buildings are going to be helping us out. We found our soldier. Capture the Hord's prison camp. Oh, taunt Varian? That's an interesting thought. So yeah, it forces you to attack Varian, which means, yeah, the building would get mad. Huh. The Master's changes are a really big deal, and they're very nebulous. There's really no way to tell what they're saying there. Okay, Gary is backing up, but we're missing our Grandmaster Sylvanas at the moment, too, because she's pushing out mid. I don't think we're going to land a lot of Holy Avengers. Righteous Momentum is actually kind of silly, so let's do Holy Avenger anyway, then. They've actually forced them all out. All right, lads and lasses. Now we hold the line. Fight near the gate. So what we'll have to do is make like a false engage using other talents. Cool. The basic choice here is usually Holy Avenger, but if you see that the enemy team has very little CC or splash damage, you can go Divine Seed, just be a doof out there, making all sorts of trouble. Would I classify Yrel as a Holy Diver? Absolutely, 100%. I would put her, I'd give her full DO marks.
There is no power stronger than
In fact, I think I've shared this before, but I learned to play Yrel by listening to Holy Diver because it got me jazzed. In fact, if I were to make a soundboard for just Yrel, I would include clown noises. You know, like an old-timey radio show. It'd be like... Because you basically just clown. You're clowning the whole time. Just being a butt, taking damage, running around, getting some autos, some damage in. Holy bumper car? That's a good way to put it, too. You absolutely are. For my own knowledge here, we do increase the damage by... So the interesting thing about Righteous Hammer is that you deal damage, increase knockback, the damage is up, but it's not as high, so it's kind of weird. But late game, your clear is actually kind of based on queuing the lane, and you can do like little mini swings if you need to do it faster. Is this a solo Kael'thas? Probably not. Snipe their well. I gotta get the wall down first. I'm gonna double soak this. They're doing a boss, and I want to be in range. Oi. Nice silence. We can stagger our armor here. I'm gonna get crazy. Nice move, Illidan, but I can jump on you and then heal myself and auto attack you. Oh, well, good taunt. Oh, speaking of taunts, Garrosh can make you attack buildings you might, or get attacked by buildings when you're not planning it. That jump was almost enough to kill Kael'thas. Okay, I'm out of mana. Let's go. Back to the core, get some mana. We can grab mid-soak, maybe? It was a good boss call. They were spread out. Sylvanas made a good call with her Grand Masterage to get on it. Falstad might want to go top for a little bit. Looks like we actually did not defend it, but that's okay. I think we're landing okay for Repentance. I don't really feel like I'm getting a lot of spell power in this game. Ruining... Actually, let's do Peacekeeper. It's a little off-brand, but I think we're just going to have a better time ruining the enemy team based on damage with Kael'thas and Illidan if we just clear him out. And we got 5 seconds. So with the armor, he'll be doing a lot of nothing. We're gonna 50% giggles this whole team. They do need some help. Let's see if we can land on him. I'm just worried about the living bombs right now. Oh, they're gonna get me. No, wait, hang on. We're just gonna... Yrel. We're just gonna go completely ignored. And go take top. And hey, we'll put out a little healing to our allies and keep this party train rolling. Not sure why they just gave up. Yeah, and I like that they didn't add more core abilities to Alterac Pass because it's already rocking. There's no need. We'll put another little AoE heal. It's not an AoE heal, but you know what I mean. Give a little heal to a random person in the area. Let's do Divine Favor. That'll give us lots and lots of heals to our allies. And Sylvanas is diving with me. And, you know, we're going to have a grand old time. Oh, they already did it. Okay.
There is much to do. Listen and obey.
3 seconds. Oh, nice interrupt. There's 2 Illidan's. Let's make sure, if we can... Come here. There we go. Nice. Nah, they did a good job not targeting me. Well done. Well done, enemy team. Oh no, Lucio's looking at me. Only I had a self-heal. Okay, looks like we are running for it. I'm not going to be able to clear that out by myself without costing all my manas. Ana might be able to interrupt for a bit. They're all up, though. Oh, wait, they did a camp instead. Oh, I'm a little late. Alright, here comes Illidan. Yeah, she's gonna be pretty late. Falstad's going around. Kael'thas actually is not interacting. Nice. Can we stop the objective? Probably not with a Phoenix going, but can't just kind of kill them all. I'm not afraid of them. If I can get an... Oh, here we go. If I can get an orb, I'd be fine. That's perfect. I am a little low on mana, though, so I do need to not be a complete fool. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll never survive. Ooh, nice pushback. There we go. Nice taunt, nice taunt. We'll just watch the game from here on. Yrel will be good with the new building trans. Agreed. You'll have armor for it, but also being able to heal yourself reliably off a building is going to be very powerful.
Such a feeble mind.
Dauntless does not protect against building. Wait, Dauntless. I thought you were talking. Never mind. No. I was thinking Reinforce. Dauntless does. The problem is that Reinforce on Johanna does not. So there is not every physical armor talent is going to be ready to rock on day one. I hope they change it, but who knows? They might like it the way it is. All they got to do is add in language that makes it clear. All right, we're going to do Unstoppable just to stop these pushbacks, but I think it's going to be over by the time I get there. Yeah, the Dauntless level 1 is great. Like, the only time you'd ever not want to do Dauntless is... GG, you all. I clowned too hard in the end. They had a good pushback with the Lucio. They CC'd me well. The only reason I don't like Dauntless being main is that I have 50 armor for my sweet Ardent Defender, and I don't get as much heals as I could otherwise, so it's like, what? I'm kind of ruining myself a little bit, but for the most part, that's a cooldown on 120 seconds. That only gives me 3 seconds of Absorbent. So, it's not horrible, but... There is no difference in language, actually. Tayasha, man. I believe Johanna actually just says gain physical armor. Well, let's go take a look at it. That was a fun game. I got to be a real butt. And that's what you want to do on Yrel, is just be a butt out there. I have no idea. We had a Grandmaster, so let's go medium on that. Collection. Heroes. Johanna. Talents. Using a basic ability grants 60 physical armor for 2.5 seconds. Yeah.
An old friend returns.
I think Dauntless is, but I could be wrong. 50 physical armor, yeah. Yeah, so the language is the same, but Johanna's doesn't work on buildings for some reason or another. Though there apparently was something they weren't aware of, which was really interesting. Apparently, the ignores armor talents on Zul'jin and Cassia, like No Mercy here, ignores armor, was actually ignoring negative armor as well. So you were basically saying, oh, I want to avoid all armor, and if it's a negative, I don't get a bonus. But I saw a dev comment saying they're aware of it and they might be fixing it, but that's an interesting one.
What are we gonna fight, huh?
I just noticed your name is Tassadar. Are you excited for Tassadar? Nice job with the 5s. Yeah, that's a good point. With the, it could be... It definitely is going to become more important, and 50 armor is going to keep you going for a very long time. I really liked Murad's Insight back when I didn't have to hit a hero. It, like this, I'm talking like the Yrel versus Blaze days, before they just went and... I've got strong opinions. I was about to say ruin their mana. That's too strong. They were trying to fix an issue with their sustainability, so they increased all their mana costs. That was an upsetting time for me because I didn't want to play Blaze and Yrel when they had no mana. So I'm glad we moved away from that. But during that time, we also changed Murad's Insight to be hitting a hero with a basic ability causes your basic attack to heal. And when you're 1v1ing and people are trying to dodge your Yrel and you're a little clunky in your movement, it was really hard to hit a basic ability. And so I feel like if they... Dauntless is maybe too powerful. If they take away the hero basic ability part of this, Murad's Insight could be a contender. Light of Carib... Like, let's say you fight nothing but mages. It's a whole team of enemy mages, and we're not thinking about buildings. Light of Caribor is really cool because it increases the radius. Therefore, you have a higher chance of leaping in and landing something like Aldor Peacekeeper. But there's buildings in the game. You're not a Taskmate? Oh, well, yeah, well, you know. Playing StarCraft can still make you a Tassadar fan. Absolutely.